Hello and welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles. Today I'm doing the last 10 books book tag. I saw Deshauna do this. I needed to do a tag today anyway, so I will have Deshauna's video as well as the video from the original creator linked in the description below. First question is the last book you DNF'd, and for me, for the sake of not repeating answers, I'll go with the one that I DNF'd before that, which is Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. I basically read this just to see what the hype was about. Surprise, I don't get it, but yeah, it wasn't good in the situation. Like, it was very predictable. I just really didn't care. I'm also not a fan of taboo situations, so I figured I wasn't gonna like it, but I just wanted to see. Figured I'd do a little experiment, and I proved my hypothesis. Next question is the last book that you reread, and for me, that is The Battle Drum by Sarah El-Arifi. This is book 2 in the Ending Fire trilogy. I reread books 1 and 2 to get ready for book 3, which I had an arc of. Overall, I enjoyed the series. It was an interesting time. The ending was okay. Like, I'm not mad about it, but it's not like the best thing that could have happened, I guess. I got to annotate it this time since I read it physically, and I had a good time. Next is the last book you bought, and again, for the sake of not repeating answers, for me, it was Amari and the Despicable Wonders. This came out in August. I love this series. Thought it was going to be the conclusion to the series. It is not, but it was still a good time. There will be 2 more books though, so I'll have to order those when those come out as well, but highly recommend. Whether you think you like middle grade or not, you should definitely read this series. The next question is the last book you said you read but didn't. I don't do that. If I didn't read it, I didn't read it. I'm not gonna pretend that I did because there's no point. The next question is the last book that you wrote in the margins of. I'm gonna change this a little bit and do the last book that I annotated, because I do have like mini sticky notes that I'll write on rather than writing on the actual page. And so for me, that was The Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter. I really enjoyed this, and I was surprised at how much I liked it. I do want to reread it before I go further in the series. However, only book 2 is out, and it's supposed to be a quartet, and I don't think there's any news on book 3, so it probably won't be for a while, which is probably a good reason that I annotated it too, because I'm gonna have to go back anyway. The next question is the last book that you had signed, and I personally didn't get it signed, but someone did get it for me. Morgan went to a book event where she met Ayana Gray, and she got me a copy of Beasts of Prey signed. So super excited about this. I love it. I almost cried when she sent me a picture of it, but yeah, I'm actually reading Beasts of War right now, and I'm enjoying it so far. Having a good time with that, and again, thank you, Morgan. The next question is the last book you lost, and I don't really lose books. Like, there are probably some books from like college or middle school that are sitting in my stepmom's basement, but they're not lost. I know where they are, right? However, my dog, he did eat one. It was a hardcover, yeah. But no, I've never lost a book. The last book that you had to replace, I don't think that I've had to or have wanted to for any reason. I've had copies of books and then replaced them with a special edition if it's one that I really enjoyed, but other than that, I haven't had a reason to replace one. The last book that you got into an argument over, probably Iron Flame, because I said it was trash and people were offended by it, but I stand by it. It is trash. It's not good. I mean, Fourth Wing's not good either. It was just fun. But when you take something that's unserious and try to make it serious and don't do a good job, you get Iron Flame. And the last question is the last book that you had a hard time getting a hold of, and that was Murder by Page One. This was the group read for Black Queen, and this was difficult to find. It's not like you can just get it anywhere. It's from Hallmark Publishing, which I didn't know existed. It came out in 2020. So I don't know if it's like hard to get because of it being from Hallmark and they only go through Barnes and Noble or whatever, or if they don't publish anymore, I'm not sure, but this took me a long time to find. And if I didn't have a Barnes and Noble gift card, I probably would have gotten it from thrift books or just not gotten it at all. Those are all the questions in the last 10 books book tag. I'm not going to tag anyone, but if you see this and want to do it, consider yourself tagged. Let me know how you feel about my answers. I'm not arguing with you about Iron Flame. I said what I said, but let me know if you've read any of these books, if they're on your TBR. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video.